This is a class assignment and is not a real counseling session. Hi, Rebecca. We spoke over the phone recently. Can you tell me what's really going on with you?
I lost my husband a couple months ago. It's a tragic accident, and it was right around my anniversary time, which makes it that much more difficult. Um, as hard as that is, I've also had some problems with my children. Um, and it's hard to know what to do. I don't know what to do at this point.
So you're saying you're not only grieving but anxious and feel lost in your current situation.
I do. I don't think my children, specifically my son, Jason, I don't think he really understands. I think he wants to, but I don't think he does.
What do you mean by understanding?
I understand what I'm feeling. I don't think he understands where I'm at in the process. Maybe he, he doesn't live with me. He has his own family, and he's not going through the day by day process. He lost his dad, which is hard, I know, but he doesn't live in the house where dad used to be, where dad used to sit. Just all the little reminders of dad.
So you're saying that your son doesn't understand how you feel and you wish he would.
I wish he would. I wish he would let me have the time. Well, just for instance, the biggest problem is he wants me to sell the house. I'll back up. I live on the lake. It's a good sized house. There's a lot of yard, and he doesn't think I can take care of all that. And he's right. He is right. I can't take care of the yard. I don't have any interest in the yard, but that's something I can hire to be done, and I'm just not at that point right now. I've barely cleaned out his closet to even think about getting rid of the house that it was our retirement house. It was something that we planned. My daughter, on the other hand, Sarah's doing a great job of trying to be understanding. She's trying to be supportive. She tries to talk to Jason, but Jason has in his mind, I think that Jason is trying to do what's best for me. I think his heart is in the right place, but he just does not understand.
So has he tried talking to you about how you feel, or is he just more trying to do it his way and what he feels is best for you?
I think he's doing what he thinks is best. I think maybe it's just a lack of experience on his part, and he's trying to take care of mom in his own way. I wish he would listen to me and his sister.
So you're saying that it you feel slightly torn because you want him to understand, but also you want what's best for you.
I want number one for him to understand and let me do things in my own time. But he feels that there's a rush to get rid of the house, get rid of dad's truck, move into town.
How does, how does that make you feel?
Rushed. I'm not prepared. I don't want to lose the only part that I still have, that I feel that I have of him, where we built the house together, and the lake's always been important to him, and I'm not ready to make that decision yet, but he keeps pushing me, and Sarah understands. Sarah is supportive. She wants me to do things my own way, and I can't get Jason to understand, so I don't know how to go about getting him to understand my feelings.
So I'm hearing you say that you don't know how to approach your son because you can't seem to get it across.
Right. I'm obviously not doing a very good job talking with Jason, because either he thinks I don't know what's best for me. I know he cares. I know he loves me, and I know he wants what's best. But I don't know how to make him understand that the timing is not right yet.
When he was growing up, how did you approach him about things that weren't always that y'all always didn't see eye to eye on? I'm thinking like a way that maybe you can talk to him that worked in the past.
It usually talking about emotions.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking maybe his dad's death hit him hard in this way, and that would be his way of dealing with things. Turning your back on things and pretending like they just don't exist anymore, like the house I don't have to worry about dad sitting in the chair or dad being here. Maybe that's best for him, the way he thinks it would be best for him, but it's not for me.
Why does he want you to sell the house? Are there specific reasons?
He doesn't think I can take care of it.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks that it's too much for me. I don't know if it's a woman thing that, he's a guy and dad was a guy and they can fix things and they can take care of things. And maybe, that's what he's thinking, that I'm unable to take care of things as a woman. Mm-hmm. And plus, at my age, I honestly can't get out there and mow the yard. Mm-hmm. It's a big hill down to the lake. Mm-hmm. I can't get on the tractor and do that. And I can't take care of the things that dad took care of. And yes, maybe it would be best for me to sell, but not at this time.
So your daughter seems to understand, though.
She does.
Okay, maybe she relates a little bit better because she's a woman as well. So it's not as difficult for her to see that you're not capable of doing it.
My daughter and I also, we've always sort of been on the same wavelength and the same page, and it might be a woman-to-woman thing. And she's just in tune with my feelings, and always has been more than he has. Oh, and I just don't know how to talk to him. And I think he thinks I'm being stubborn when I'm not trying to be stubborn. I realize he has a point in what he says.
So you're saying that you see his point, but you want him to see yours as well, because it's your house. It's ultimately your decision, and you shouldn't feel pressured by it.
Right, and I think that's the biggest problem, the pressuring. Yeah, I wish he and I could talk about it, and because I do see his point, and I realize at some point I would be better off in town with less yard, and I could have somebody mow that for me and hire somebody to do the stuff I need done. I just wish that he would understand that it's a process I need to go through right now, and him give me the space. And not every time we talk, it's, Mom, have you made a decision about selling the house yet? Do we need to talk to a realtor? I'm just not there.
Tell me about his wife. How is your relationship? And maybe I'm thinking that maybe, talking to her, and that way it's woman to woman, because obviously he's not seeing it. So maybe a different way to approach it may work.
That may be a good idea. That may work. As a woman, that's a really great idea. I hadn't thought about that. That maybe talking with her and her talking to him, and he may understand a little bit better, instead of it being Jason's way, that maybe he needs to step back and let time heal for just a little bit. That's a really good idea. I'll try that. I'll call her. Maybe we could all sit down together. Get Sarah and Jason and Leslie, and just everybody sit down together and talk about it.
That way he understands, because does he have children?
Yes.
Okay, maybe he can see it as, from your perspective, that, he's your son and he has a child as well, so maybe you can see it from a different perspective. Instead of son to mother, maybe you can see it as being a father as well.
Maybe so. And maybe Leslie would help with that. That's a great idea. I hadn't even thought about that. That gives me hope. It does, because I'm just at the point I don't know what to do. I'm angry at him a lot because he's pushing, and right now, I just can't think about that.
All right. Well, I have a homework assignment for you. I want you, like you said, you wanted to go sit down and talk with him. I want you to actually write out what you want to say to him, how you feel. Because sometimes I know when we talk to people, we can't come across with how we feel. So write down with what you think, and go from there, and then actually have the conversation, hopefully this week with him.
Okay. I'll go do that. That sounds good.
Thank you for coming in, and I appreciate your time.
Thank you for your suggestions.